Hi, Rynhardt. Just want to know, coming from the bench, after you've probably also you were there, you saw what when the guys were in Japan, the role that the bench played, watching from afar. Now suddenly you're on that bench. What would be your role coming off the bench?
I think the role for us to come into the bench, we have played quite an important role, I would say. Even to lift the intensity where the boys have left off, I think that is going to be the expected from us, and even to lift the intensity more and the physicality more. So I reckon, like they say, the bomb squad comes up for a reason. I hope we can't disappoint the guys out there.
Thank you, Tinus. Ashfaq Mohammed.
Thanks, Ryan. Hi, Rynhardt. You just missed out on the Rugby World Cup squad, but now you've been included for the first test against the Lions. Just your thinking on that, and also your experience playing in Europe. You must be quite familiar with many of the Lions players. So any inside info or tips for the box?
Yeah, I think my experience in Europe makes a big difference. We do play a kind of different structure up that side, but still we don't change much to the box side. We give a bit of inside info to what we could expect. Like in the match we played on last Wednesday, we could see the European style coming through, and I think we managed to work around a few things that we weren't going to expect from them. And also, yeah, bringing some confidence from the top down to the box again. And also missing out from the World Cup, it was a big disappointment, but I've backed the boys from day one till the day they left the trophy. So I was really, really proud of each and every one, and to be also be part of the preparation towards that.
Thank you, Ashfaq. And Matthew Pierce, you have a question for Rynhardt?
Rynhardt, I suppose there's quite a lot being asked of you in terms of versatility in what you bring off the bench. Lewitt also named there, but you able to play in the second row and cover a lot of the back row positions. Just how has your game personally evolved as you've looked to be able to cover a variety of positions off the bench?
Hi, Matthew. Yeah, it's like been expected me from day one to fulfill whatever I get the opportunity to fulfill. For me, to play at lock is kind of a second nature. Playing at loose foot, it's also a second nature. So whatever has been expected from me, I will fulfill my role as best as I can. And also, wherever they need me, I'll do my best as well where I can. But for the moment, I will be probably fulfilling Peter Steff or Sia's role. Whoever switches around, we'll make a plan around those. But I think the versatility makes a big role for me to even move to the locks. If there's any problem out there, I can help the boys out that side as well.
Thank you. Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks very much, Matthew. And we'll have another single round of questions consisting maybe of 2 to 3 questions, and then we will conclude this afternoon's media session. And Ken Boland, we welcome you again.
Thanks, Ron. Afternoon, Rynhardt. Just following up from Matthew's question. So you've been earmarked at this stage to replace Peter Steff or Sia, who are fairly different as rugby players. In terms of preparation, does that mean you doing sort of twice as much work as some of the other players? Your preparation, because you're so versatile, are you sort of preparing in many different ways during the week?
Yes, I do. I think I've got the most workload of everyone out there because I need to know some of the lock stuff. I need to know both of the loose forwards work roles as well. But we do kind of combine it, working in pairs together, so the one always knows the other one's role. So if the other one doesn't know the role, we fulfill each other's roles. So it makes it a bit easier. But being the forward coming off the bench, you put in a lot more work than the guy starting.
Thank you. Nathan, the second last question goes to you. Okay. Doesn't seem like he's ready. Percival Young, ons sluit af met jou.
Sorry, can you hear me now? Sorry.
Nathan, I can. Yes, you can. You can go ahead. Thank you.
Right. So Tinus and Matt really touched on the question on the role you'll be playing on Saturday. But what were your initial reaction when you found out that you'll be playing on Saturday in the first test against the Lions? I was really surprised. I think every boy or every player that has played so far in the warm-up matches has really stuck up their hand, gave their everything and proving that they just as good as the next guy. I was just really, really surprised that I were named in the side. I'm really, it's an honor for me, and I hope I can live up to the standard and even more coming up to the weekend's match and not disappoint or drop any of my teammates.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Rynhardt. We will then, in conclusion, just a brief summary for Afrikaans purpose for Percy. Percy Viljoen, over to you.
Weer eens baie dankie Ryan. Goeiedag sê Rynhardt. Rynhardt, net kortliks ter opsomming. My collega het jou gevra natuurlik oor hy teleurstelling in 2019. Jy stel oor hy teleurstelling. Net kortliks die paadjie wat jy moes geloop het en jy's nog steeds deel van die Springbok groep. En die tweede deel van die vraag is net Rynhardt, kan jy net kortliks verduidelik wat is jou rol? In die verlede was daar baie gepraat van 'n tipe van 'n enforcer van 'n speler. Is dit jouself sien jy jouself as 'n fisiese speler of hoe sien jy jouself? Baie dankie.
Ja, my teleurstelling was nie te groot geweest in 2019 vir die Wêreldbeker nie. Ek het dan saam met hulle 'n pad geloop deur die championship en ek weet presies waar ek staan van dag 1 af. So dit was die teleurstelling was nie te groot geweest nie. Natuurlik toe hulle die ding wen, sou jy baie graag dat wou gewees het, maar van dag 1 af wat hulle begin speel het ek hulle 110% geondersteun en die dag toe hulle die ding gewen het, het gevoel ek is deel van die span, deel van die groep. Dit het het baie makliker gemaak. En die tweede vraag is, ek sien myself as net 'n speler daar buite om myself te geniet. Ek dink ek het 'n gawe gekry om te gaan speel en ek hou van die fisiekheid. En soos Woensdag toe ons gespeel het, dit kan nie gesien het, dit het uitgebeeld van elke speler, nie net myself nie. Maar dit is hoofsaaklik my rol soos om in te klim. Ek is maar deel van die inklim speel. Ek is nie regtig die verskriklike hardloper met die bal nie, maar ek doen meeste van die donkie werk om seker te maak ons kry 'n goeie bal en ek stop die momentum.
Baie dankie. Thank you very much, Percy. Thank you very much, Rynhardt. Thank you, ladies and gents, for your attendance. Thank you for your patience. And that then conclude our team announcement